Hey there, fantastic viewers. Welcome back to your own channel AG2Z, where we bring you inspirational stories that will spark a fire within you. Today, we have a collection of powerful tales that are sure to leave you motivated and ready to conquer any challenges life throws your way. So, without further ado, let's dive into our first story. If you are new to this channel, please like, comment, and press the bell icon to get the latest updates. Enjoy soothing gameplay with inspirational quotes. 1. Lethargy will not go anyplace. In old times, a ruler had his men put a rock on a street. He then, at that point, concealed in the brambles, and watched to check whether anybody would move the rock far removed. A portion of the lord's most well-off shippers and subjects passed by and just strolled around it. Many individuals faulted the ruler for not keeping the streets clear, but rather not even one of them made any kind of difference either way with getting the stone eliminated. At some point, a worker went along conveying vegetables. After moving toward the rock, the worker set out his weight and attempted to push the stone far removed. After much pushing and stressing, he at long last made do. After the worker returned to get his vegetables, he saw a satchel lying in the street where the stone had been. The satchel contained numerous gold coins, and note from the ruler makes sense of that the gold was for the individual who eliminated the rock from the street. 2. Don't say something you lament bitterly. There used to be a young man who had an exceptionally terrible attitude. His dad chose to give him a sack of nails and said that each time the kid blew his top, he needed to pound a nail into the wall. Right off the bat, the kid pounded 37 nails into that wall. The kid bit by bit started to remain calm throughout the following couple of weeks, and the quantity of nails he was pounding into the wall gradually diminished. He found it was more straightforward to remain calm than to pound those nails into the wall. At last, the day came when the kid didn't blow his top by any stretch of the imagination. He told his dad the news, and the dad recommended that the kid ought to now take out a nail consistently. He monitored his attitude. The days passed and the little fellow was at long last ready to let his dad know that every one of the nails were no more. The dad took his child by the hand and drove him to the wall. You have gotten along admirably, my child, yet check out at the openings in the wall. The wall won't ever go back. At the point when you express things out of resentment, they leave a scar very much like this one. You can place a blade in a man and draw it out. It won't make any difference how often you say I'm heartbroken, the injury is still there. 3. Quit burning through your time whining. Individuals visit a shrewd man whining about similar issues again and again. At some point, he chose to make them a wisecrack, and they generally burst out laughing. Following a couple of moments, he made them similar wisecrack, and a couple of them grinned. Then he made a similar wisecrack for a third time frame, however nobody snickered or grinned any longer. The insightful man grinned and said, "You can't giggle at a similar joke again and again. So for what reason would you say you are continuously crying about a similar issue?" 4. Harmed spirits have worth. A retailer put a sign over his entryway that expressed, "Pups available to be purchased." Signs like this generally have an approach to drawing in small kids, and to nothing unexpected. A kid saw the sign and moved toward the proprietor. "How much are you going to sell the pups for?" he inquired. The storekeeper answered, "Somewhere in the range of $30 to $50. The young man took out some change from his pocket. "I have $2.37, he said. "Could I at any point kindly glance at them?" The retailer grinned and whistled. Out of the pet hotel came woman, who ran down the passageway of his shop followed by 5 little, minuscule chunks of fur. One little dog was falling significantly behind. Quickly the young man singled out the slacking, limping pup and expressed out loud, "Whatever's the matter with that little canine?" The retailer made sense of that. The veterinarian had inspected the little doggy and had found it didn't have a hip attachment. It would continuously limp. It would continuously be faltering. The young man ended up being invigorated. "That is my desired pup to purchase." The retailer said, "No, you would rather not buy that little canine. Assuming you truly need him, I'll simply give him to you." The young man lashed out. He gazed directly into the storekeeper's eyes, pointing his finger, and said, "I don't believe that you should give him to me. That little canine merits just as much as the wide range of various canines, and I'll address full cost. As a matter of fact, I'll give you $2.37 now, and 50 pennies every month until I have him paid for." The retailer countered, "You truly don't have any desire to purchase this little canine. He is never going to have the option to run and bounce and play with you like different pups." Incredibly, the young man arrived at down and moved up his trouser leg to uncover a seriously curved, injured left leg upheld by a major metal support. He gazed toward the retailer and delicately answered, "All things considered, I don't run so well myself, and the little pup will require somebody who comprehends. 5. Never let one disappointment from the past keep you down from now on. As a man was passing the elephants, he out of nowhere halted, confounded by the way that these tremendous animals were being held by just a little rope attached to their front leg. No chains, no enclosures. Clearly the elephants could, at whenever, split away from their bonds, however for reasons unknown, they didn't. He saw a coach close by and inquired as to why these creatures just remained there and made no endeavor to move away. Well, Mentor said, when they are exceptionally youthful and a lot more modest we utilize a similar size rope to tie them and, at that age, holding them is sufficient. As they grow up, they are adapted to accept they can't split away. They accept the rope can in any case hold them, so they never attempt to break free. The man was astonished. These creatures could out of the blue break liberated from their securities, but since they accepted they wouldn't, they be able to were stuck right where they were. What an incredible journey we've had today. I hope these stories have ignited a spark within you. Remember, the power to overcome challenges lies within each and every one of us. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration. Until next time, keep shining bright.
Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing videos. The more subscribers I get, the more better content I will be able to deliver in upcoming videos. Also, I will do random shoutouts for my subscribers. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.